quick shout out to the Papa Good Gaming channel, putting all my gaming stuff on there. All right. Listen, the other day on TikTok, excuse me. Well, actually, I was on TikTok the other day. I saw this exact video here of our friend World of T-Shirts, Joshua, licking a subway floor and actually leaving a trail. Like, it was a lot. I watched the video on stream. I was like, that's crazy. But I didn't really have much to say. However, this is CurlyDaddy101. It's a good friend of mine. He's another TikTok creator on YouTube and TikTok. Give him a follow. And they're actually like friends. Curly's a really good guy. He's been trying to help Josh a lot. Here and there, as much as you really can expect it to help. Going above and beyond. He's a great guy. So let's see what this video here has to say.
Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I wanted to talk about something that a lot of people have been asking me about, and that is Josh, aka World of T-Shirts. I wanted to talk about this because people are a bit concerned about him as of lately because he's been showing videos of him drinking a lot and doing some questionable things like licking a subway floor. And a lot of people are tagging me in videos or spamming my live streams or spamming my comments and saying, Curly Daddy, why don't you do something to help? I thought you were his friend. Why aren't you helping him? Why aren't you, being there for him? And
listen, man, there's only so much you can really do. They met as creators. Josh is like a young man. I believe he has like diagnosed autism. Sometimes the way that he interacts can be like difficult. Sometimes I think he has like a rough home life. Like this, it's such an unfortunate situation, man. It's unfortunate, and I think his primary stream of income is TikTok ad revenue. And he makes a lot of videos, and like sometimes he goes a little crazy for money, because you got to eat, which I think was where the licking the floor comes from. And it's so unfortunate because not to get super like into it, but dude, TikTok does not pay their creators well. I think someone did the math, and it was either 6 or 10% of the ad revenue goes to the creator. Not for nothing, but like to get a little bit systemic here, Josh wouldn't have to be licking subway floors if they actually paid their creators what they're worth, and I think that that's about 50%. YouTube short monetization starting in January, the middle of January, is 45%. I think that that's reasonable. They're making an active effort. YouTube is making an active effort to push their platform harder by, hot take, paying their workers better. Their old program was like, hey, put up a short and maybe we'll send you some money, which is what they do, what Snapchat does, and what Instagram does. But now they're like, let's take a more active role. They've sussed it out. They took their time to feel out the atmosphere, which I totally get, about maybe a year. And then they're like, oh, let's do something a little more for our creators. Like, holy fuck. Imagine that. So imagine they gave him like 45, 50%, dude. Like, he wouldn't have to do this crazy fucking shit, And
I just wanted to respond to this, and also...
Is TikTok changing their rev split to match YouTube? Oh, it isn't. Interesting.
Advise you guys on how to go about this situation, because I actually know Josh and have, met with him. We've hung out a few times. And personally, I think the best course of action for me is just to check up on him every now and then and see if he ever wants to hang out. That's the only thing I can do. I can't tell him what to do. He won't listen to me, and I don't think you guys understand that. I think
you have a Sneeko Clips account and you make $300 a month, bro. Make a Papa Gut Clips account. You keep all the money, dude.
You guys think that I'm his dad or something, and I'm not. I'm a friend. All I can do, which I literally did it today, is I said, hey, Josh, when are you going to be in the city again? I know you're catching the LIRR into the city, so when do you want to hang out? That's all I can do.
Have you taken the fucking LIRR? Dude, is that guy? He's loaded.
That's all I can do is be a friend. You guys are saying, Curly Daddy, you're a friend. Why aren't you being a friend?
There's only so much you can really do, man. Josh is still like a human being with autonomy. He doesn't have to like constantly hang out with Curly, or he doesn't have to accept his help if he doesn't want to. I'm not saying he shouldn't, because he should, but...
That's me being a friend. That's me helping out. That's the only thing I can do. I can't say, Josh, why are you drinking? Josh, why are you looking at the subway floor? You shouldn't be doing that. If I'm just telling him what to do, then I'm a caretaker with no power, and I'm not that. I can't be that.
And also, Josh may not want the friendship if he constantly does that.
It's impossible for me to be that. I can't force him to do something. And honestly, I feel like if I asked him to do something, he'd probably do the opposite. You guys are putting me in a really tough situation, and I just wanted to explain that I do everything I can, but at the end of the day, Josh is He's drinking because he's over 21. He's older than me. I can't tell him what to do, you know, regardless of mental stuff. It doesn't matter because, you know, I am not his keeper. I cannot do that. I can only be there for him, and I can only offer him to hang out and be a good influence on him. That's the only thing I can do. And as far as his fans and you guys are concerned, I think the best thing that you guys can do is stop blowing up videos of him doing stupid stuff in New York. You know, he posted a video of him licking.
True, but then on the other hand, it's like that's where his money's coming from, you know? It's like a catch-22. How horrible.
A subway floor.
What's going on, brother?
In New York. I mean, I don't even want to show the video, but in one of these things, he posted a video of him licking a subway floor, and you guys got that to like 3 million views. Now, you guys have to understand how Josh's minds work. He is hyperfixated on TikTok. He is hyperfixated on views, and he loves the views, and he loves talking about TikTok.
And making the money, man. And I totally understand that, bro. Because that's how you get your money. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by, brother. Watching me for a while. Thank you, bro. I love you too.
Social media is everything for him, you know. I'm glad that he's found an outlet so he can express himself, and I'm glad that he's found an outlet to you know, get fame and some money from it. But if you guys are really fans of Josh, aka World of T-shirts, then why don't you guys blow up videos like this?
Damn it! I've been banned from the Krusty Krab.
Those are the kind of videos you guys need to be blowing up.
True. He's got a good point. He's actually a very good point.
Not him licking a subway floor. You know, if you guys really want to help out Josh, stop encouraging him to do stupid stuff in New York for views. You know, click not interested on the videos.
Hey, bro, make a YouTube Shorts clip channel, whatever you want. Just link the original video back there. Boom. Make whatever money you want, bro. All yours.
In which he's drunk and in New York City. You know, I know you guys are discouraging him from doing this stuff, but you discouraging Josh in his comment section from doing these things in New York is just giving him more views. And when you give him more views, he's just going to keep on doing that same exact thing.
True.
You know, he originally blew up because he was parading around New York and singing New York in the streets.
Yeah,
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And
it was fun. Sometimes it was crazy. He would just start screaming and you know, the worst arc, and I don't know if people still do it, was when they would follow him around and take pictures of him like walking. It was like weird. It's like fucking so bizarre to like do shit like that.
You know, he originally blew up because people liked the way he talked. He said banned in a weird way. Blow up those kind of videos. I've been banned from the Krusty Krab. That's funny.
He was banned from like the Gucci store or something, wasn't he?
Blow up that one. Don't blow up the stuff of him, you know, being in the subway, licking the floor, dancing and twerking on people. That's not what you guys should be doing. That's the way that you guys can help Josh. That's the only way that you can actually make a difference. I know there are people who are getting him lunch and watching over him, and that's a good thing. And I'm trying to be that too. You know, I'm not being lazy. I'm trying to, but I'm doing everything I can. Be rest assured, you know. And a lot of people are coming in my videos and my live streams, and they're being hostile, and they're saying, "You're a terrible friend. Why aren't you doing anything?" When you don't even know what I'm doing. You know, you don't have my number. You aren't checking.
It's unfortunate because like Curly doesn't have to be responding to these fans, these people, excuse me, not fans, that are just like going crazy, like, "Oh, why aren't you doing enough, bro?" Bro. Listen, let me tell you something, okay? First of all, it can be It can be very difficult to be a friend. Curly works. I believe he works a job like full time, and he goes to school. It's not easy to do all that, and then on top of that, try to like help somebody out. You know, he's doing his best. Sometimes the best you could do is text him and say, "How you doing, brother?" Sometimes the best thing you could do is be like, "Hey, I'm a friend here for you when you need me." Two, Josh is still a person, even if he does have like I think it's considered, is it considered I don't know if some kind of an intellectual disability or developmental, I don't know, I forget the classification. He has autism. You know, like he's still a person. He still has autonomy over himself. You know, there's only so much you could do. You know, it's one of those things where, and like, you can't force him to do anything. He's still a consenting adult. And it's almost condescending. Like, I do think that he could use some help and some guidance, especially since he shouldn't be lifting fucking subway floors. But at the end of the day, he's still a young man, and he's his own man. You know, there's only so much you could do. There's only so much you could do. You know? People are crazy. Why don't you do more? Why don't you do more? Fly out to New York and take care of the guy. Like, what do you do more? Like, what are you fucking talking about? You know? I can appreciate the concern for Josh. I can respect that. But at the end of the day, you need to focus, again, more on building up Josh and helping him rather than shitting on Curly. You know what I mean? Like, people focus a lot on shitting on people rather than building up the other person. It's like, I'm going to shit on you, and somehow that helps this person. It doesn't. It doesn't.
Checking my text messages. You don't know me. So why are you telling me what to do when you guys don't even know him like that? And I do. You know, like, you guys can't be telling me what to do. I text Josh. I do everything I can. But once again, at the end of the day, I cannot be his father. I cannot be his dad. I cannot tell him what to do. You cannot force someone to do something they do not want to do just because you think they don't mentally comprehend as much as you do. If that was the case, then maybe he should have a guardian. But that's not my problem to figure out. I can't be the person that.
It's not. It's really the state's responsibility to do some kind of like a test or something, or some kind of like a review. That's really what it came down to.
So you need somebody watching over you 24/7. That's a government issue. That's not my issue. And I think that's something that a lot of people on TikTok fail to comprehend and grasp.
Well,
but
I agree with that.
I just wanted to let you guys know I am doing everything I can, but please hop off my back. Please stop.
Curly, say hop off my dick, bro. Say that's what I want you to say.
Asking me to do all these things that I straight
hop off my dick, bro. You know what I mean? That's what you got to do.
Up cannot do. I straight up cannot watch over Josh and make sure he doesn't drink booze all the time. I have a life. I have to do stuff. I check up on him as much as I can, but that's all I can do. Josh is a good guy. He's a great guy. He's a good friend, and he's hilarious, and all that's true. But sometimes you guys get out of hand on social media, and that causes him to get a little out of hand too. That's what happens. If you give stupid stuff attention, it's going to encourage him to do it more. So in my opinion, the best thing is not to give stuff like this attention. I know you guys may think that's a weird thing to do. Oh, you ignoring it is your move? Yes, me ignoring it.
Well, he's not saying he's not. See, that's not even what he's doing. He's not even ignoring it. What he's doing is saying like, don't incentivize the bad behavior. Try to incentivize the other behavior. Watch this video that's like of just him being silly instead of a video of him licking a fucking subway floor, right?
Him doing certain things is my move because I don't.
Why are people asking Curly to watch over him? Because Curly went out of his way to do a very good thing and try to help Josh when Josh hit like a little bit of a rock bottom. And he was struggling a lot, and Curly, he put himself out there and he's like, Josh, let me help you out. And he helped him. And now because Curly did a nice thing, he's now the fucking Joshua speaker to everybody. Now it's Curly's responsibility. It's one of those things, double-edged sword kind of a thing where it's like, all good deeds, no good deed goes unpunished, It's unfortunate because Curly's is an exceptionally nice guy. Curly is a very nice guy. Like, unironically, he's a nicer guy than me, certainly. This is a good picture of him, isn't it? So,
want to encourage him to do it more. You have to understand how people's minds work. You have to understand, what drives Josh to do things. And I feel like I understand that, and I feel like I'm making
you binge watch me instead of Moist Critical. Nice.
The best decision possible under these circumstances. It's genuinely all I can do. It's and if you guys disagree with me, maybe give me suggestions in the comments. Send me DMs. Some of you guys even have the facilities to help. If you want to help, make sure you're actually helping before you help. But yeah, that's good. He's kind of blowing up on TikTok again, but he's blowing up on TikTok for licking the subway floor, and that's just not something that you should allow to blow up on TikTok.
Yeah, true. Honestly, good point. Not for nothing, but that video should have been banned by TikTok. I don't want to see Josh get banned at all. But I mean, that's a harmful act to yourself. Like, that's licking the floor of the subway. Like, New York subways are not known for their cleanliness. Okay? And I had a friend who used to wash those things overnight, and overnight they would sleep half their shift. Okay? So, I'm not even kidding. So, At the
end of the day, it's not my decision. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, all those things. And please be understanding. That's all I ask, is to be understanding and think, with your brains here. That's all I can do. But thank you guys for hearing me out. And make sure to stay posted for the daily uploads. Peace out. Hey, what's up, guys? And welcome back to...
All right, cool. Yeah, I respect that take a lot from Curly.
I want Papa God to pee on my face, but just as a friend. There's nothing weird about that. I want him to pee on my face.